Hello, welcome back to another One Chart lesson. I'm Matt Toms, and today I'm going to take you through the classic by the Stranglers, Golden Brown. Now, this song is a really interesting song for many reasons. There's a lot of strange timing in there. I've been trying to work out how to play this best on an acoustic guitar, and as I was working it out, I came across what I think is the definitive version of this played on an acoustic guitar. It's by The Secret C, and I'll put the link down in the description below so you can actually see it, because it's a really honest and great version of this. Not only does he play it really well, but he sings it really well as well, and it's just can't be improved on as far as I can tell as a teacher. So this tab is exactly as he plays it. I've looked at the video really closely. I know you can't see his hands all the time, but it's I hope and I believe that it's a really accurate tabbing out of the way he plays it. And if it's not, I would love him to get in touch with me and let me know, or anyone else for that matter. If you know that it's a different way that he plays this, by all means let me know. But I think I've got it, and I hope that it's really helpful. This song is originally in the key of B flat minor, so you know it's played largely on a harpsichord. So B flat is not a problematic key if you're not playing a guitar. The way that The Secret C manages this arrangement so well is by moving it up to B minor, and that opens up a few possibilities. There's a couple of little variations in this tab that are slightly different to the original format. In that I mean that he does certain sections maybe one extra time, or you know, a couple of extra times through, or whatever. So I've put in 2 one charts in your download section. Now, one is the tab for the Secret C version, exactly as he plays it, and the other one is the tab for the original format of the song, how it would be if the Secret C was playing it, if that makes any sense. So if the Stranglers did, you know, a double chorus at the end, but the Secret C didn't, you've got both versions, but it's all tabbed out like the Secret C plays it. And I'd love to know the guy's real name as well, rather than just calling him the Secret C, but if he's happy with that, then that's great. So here we go. In the key of B minor, we're gonna exercise our pinky quite a bit in this, as I'm sure you can see if you watch his video first. And I recommend you watch his video first and then come back to this, and then it will make a lot more sense. But what we're doing is we're picking with the thumb, the first finger, and then these 2 fingers on the top 2 strings. So in the B minor, we've got this on the A string, first finger on the G string, and then the 2 fingers on the top 2 strings. So it's like this. Take a moment to get used to that sort of rhythm, because it goes very fast. He ends up playing this very quickly. It's fast, right? So we go B minor and do that pattern. And again, there's a slight little variation in the rhythm that we'll get to halfway through his arrangement, but he starts off playing this rhythm. Then he goes to the F sharp minor and does the same thing, but our thumb moves over obviously to the E string to take that F sharp note. Then he plays a G. You can put this first finger on your 2nd fret A string or not. It doesn't really matter, because we're not picking that string. And you can also play your G with the 2 notes on the B and the E string like that, or you can play it like that. It doesn't really matter. So we've gone B minor, F sharp minor, G, and I think that he plays a single note E string like that, with just the 2 fingers like that. Now we jump over to the next bar, which is a new time signature. So the first 3 bars we've done are 3/4 time. It's probably 6/8 time, but I thought the tab made more sense to put it in 3/4 time, visually speaking, so you can kind of get your head around and your hands around these patterns. So we've gone B minor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we go into 4/4 time, so 4 beats in this bar, and we go to a B minor 7, because our pinky is lifted off that G string, which makes it a B minor 7 now. But the reason why we're doing that is not so it's a B minor 7, is because this pinky is free to do something. So we start here and we go picking the thumb on the D string, 4th fret, and the 2 fingers on the top again. Lift the 3rd finger off the D string, so we go down to the 2nd fret. Then our pinky reaches over to the 5th fret A string. Come down to the 4th fret, and then back to the B minor. So it's like this. Now that's a little bit acrobatic, so you're going to need to take some time to get used to that. It's a, you know, it's a feat to do that the way he does it. It's very well done. Okay? And as I said, it's fast. So start it slow, get it right. So all in all, that intro. Does that whole thing 3 times. Then on the 4th time, he goes up to A for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Then it comes back to the G the way he played it before and goes. Now in the original version, that harpsichord line would go down to what for us would be a low D, but we're coming back up to that F sharp. So we're going G, F sharp, E, F sharp, and then we move into the next little riff, which is E minor, the G bass note at least, and then the D. Now, I'm going to put this together for you so you can hear it. First thing you'll notice is that we don't really need those 2 notes on the E minor, so you can do that. Just got to make sure you don't accidentally play those A or D strings. The second thing is he goes to the A string when he plays the D. So it's very hard to resist playing the D with your thumb, but he plays the A string and it sounds really good. And I think it's closer to the original song. And the other advantage of this is that this is a bit easier to the intro. So if you want to sing this song, it's a good little riff to get into your muscle memory, so it makes it easier to sing. Cold and brown, texture like sun, lays me down with my mind, she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown, we're golden brown. We're back into the intro then. No, we're not back into the intro. He stays on the on that riff. No need to frown, we're golden brown. Next verse. Every time, just like the last, on a ship tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both my hands, never a frown, with golden brown. So you'll see this second verse is 4 times through because it doesn't have that 2 extra little chords at the end, because it goes straight in. After the second verse, it goes straight into the intro again. Now here there's a little asterisk where it says intro on your 1 sharp. That's because the rhythm changes ever so slightly. So instead of throughout this, what he does is vary this finger picking pattern slightly. So he goes to the top 2 strings on the second note, on the second beat. So look at that pattern closely and you'll see that it's slightly different. It's worth getting this one down too and putting it in now and then, because it does make a difference to the way the rhythm sounds and it breaks it up in a very, very subtle way. You you get that. The F sharp minor chord is the same rhythm as the original intro. When you go to the G chord, it's back to the altered rhythm. So it's back down to that 4-beat bar. Third time through. Fourth time through, up to the A. Back to that. Back into the intro again after that third verse with the altered timing. Sorry if that's not quite clean enough. The secret C now plays this little section 4 times through, whereas beforehand he's been doing it 3 times through before he goes up to the A chord. In this particular spot, he does it 4 times through. The Stranglers version has this going 3 times through before it goes up to the A. That's when we go into the that section there. Secret C version plays this a total of 10 times. Sorry, a total of 11 times through the E minor to the D. So you'll see on your chart, it's a pair of, it's those chords, E minor, D, E minor, D, then that little section is repeated 5 times. Then after that, he does it once more through. So he goes E minor to D a total of 11 times on that line. In the Stranglers version, it's 10 times. So these little differences are on your different charts. Hopefully that will be helpful and not confusing. All right, after we move through that, it's into the intro again with the altered rhythm. Again, Secret C version just runs through that twice before he goes up to the A. On the Stranglers version, he runs through that the original 3 times before it goes up to the A chord. This bit here, Secret C version, E minor to D, total of 4 times. On the Stranglers, it's much longer. I think it's a total of 10 times. But it's on the chart anyway. Then we start the outro section, which is another really nice little change. It goes B minor, and you can do the altered rhythm on this one as well. So it's B minor, F sharp minor, G, A, and keeping that rhythm. Basically, you're alternating the altered rhythm with the original rhythm. So B minor is the altered rhythm, F sharp minor is the original rhythm, G is the altered, A is the original rhythm, and you just kind of alternate between that, and that actually does a really nice thing to that feel of that section and the whole song really. So the outro. And for the G and the A, in this section I find it easier to use bar chords. But it's up to you. Either way, as long as you can get it to sound good. Never hear the rhythm. You can hear the rhythm when I do it differently and not in the right place. That first beat in that pattern, well, that second beat, but that first little accent really kind of gets to the original feel of that rhythm, the Stranglers feel. So it takes a little getting used to alternate between those two patterns, but if you can do that, then that's probably the best way to do it. I really hope you found that useful. It's a challenging song to play, but it's such a fantastic song. It's worth the time to actually move through and get your fingers working, and it really trains your pinky to do some unusual things and some hard work for you, but it's well worth it. So thanks again, Secret C, for doing that fantastic version of that song. Thanks to the Stranglers for writing such an awesome tune. And thanks for you watching this video. Hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe to this channel because I'm trying to put up new videos very, very regularly, and I'd love you to see them. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Oh, one more thing. He ends on a really nice chord, the Secret C that is. He plays this B minor 7 with an open E string on it. So what you've got to do is curve that finger so it frets the note on the G string, 2nd fret, but lift it up so you've got the open E string. And it's still a B minor. Is it a B minor 7? No, it's not a B minor 7 anymore. It's an altered B minor 7. I can't think of the name of this chord right now, but I will. It's a B minor 7 add 4, perhaps, something like that. I'll figure it out. I'll put it in the description, or I'll put it up on the screen. Thanks for watching. See you later.